What's up, guys? Pronto here, coming at you with Buccaneers Connected Careers franchise, and that is a long intro. I'm just not used to it yet, but we're taking on the Cowboys here in Week 3. DeMarcus Ware is out, the 99 rated linebacker, so that's a huge hit for them and awesome for us. Last game, the Cowboys played the Seahawks, absolutely got spanked, 49-16, I believe that says. I can't really read that well, but anyways, Tony Romo with 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, DeMarco Murray and Felix Jones sharing the ball on the ground game, and Miles Austin and Ogletree had a great game as well. So we are at Cowboys Stadium here in Texas, and it's going to be another away game as we are trying to get into it and go up 2-1 so far on the season if we can pull out a win. Doug Martin gets sandwiched right there between defenders, and that's going to result in a 3-yard gain. Now we give it off to the flats. There's Doug Martin. He absolutely shoves off a defender with the 6 stiff arm. I just love how mean that looks, and it just looks beautiful when he stiff arms people. And then Ben takes off after spinning off a tackle and gets some yards after the catch. Give it to Martin yet again, but the run game gets stopped in its tracks as that's a 2-yard loss. And now we throw it into Dallas Clark on 2nd down, and he gets a nice gain up the middle. So we are in striking distance. 1st and goal, and Doug Martin fumbles it. Luckily, that was quickly recovered. And then we give it to LeGarrette Blount, and he takes it up to the 5-yard line. So 3rd and goal, Freeman to throw. He's going to move around the pocket and finally see an opening. Takes it himself into the end zone, so we're up 7-0 to start this one off. Now Romo over the middle is going to find Miles Austin, and that brings them to their 49-yard line. Then they give it to DeMarco Murray with a sick juke, and he takes it into Buccaneers territory. Now Miles Austin, man in motion. They're going to give it to DeMarco yet again, and he's going to get 5 yards out of that run, bringing them to 2nd and 5, where they got another man in motion here. And Murray's going to take this one up, get a bit more than 5 this time, and that's going to be a 1st down, moving the chains. 1st and 10 here on the 25-yard line. They are just non-stop with the run, and that's another 5-yard gain. Why stop if it's working? They throw it over the middle right here. I believe that's the tight end Hannah, and he gets a catch, bringing them in the red zone. Now Murray taking off, and he's going to pick up 6 yards on that one. That brings him to 2nd down on the 8-yard line here. Roma to throw, nearly gets sacked, but that looked like I actually got a hand on that one. But now Roma to throw, 3rd and 3, waits it out, tons of time, and he finds Jason Witten, and I had a defender diving in there, and he almost got the bat down, or he might have been going for a diving interception, but he just missed that one. Now Freeman just scrambling here on 2nd and 7. Just going to do a little short throw to Mike Williams. He's going to pick up 8 yards after the catch. And now we're going to go over the middle. There's Vincent Jackson getting some yards after the catch. We're rolling to start off this one, as Vincent Jackson with 26 yards on his first grab of the day. Now Dallas Clark going sideline, and he cannot make it into the end zone. Gets bumped out of bounds. So we get brought up to the 2-yard line where Doug Martin's going to punch it in. And we go up 14-7 here as we're starting the 2nd quarter. Now Freeman under a bit of pressure while he decides to scramble. And he gets 6 yards as he goes out of bounds. But then Doug Martin gets brought down at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to lead to 3rd and 4 where we find Dallas Clark. And that's going to be a 1st down, moving the chains. Dallas Clark having a pretty good game so far. And it's just early on. Now we're going to go back to Dallas Clark as he's wide open on the deep out route. And he picks that one up for 90 yards so far in the first half. As you can see here, we're taking this in, and we're on the 14-yard line. Martin trying to get something going. The run game is really tough. You barely ever bust out big runs, but there Dallas Clark just mows over the linebacker as he went for that catch. Just drops that catch. But Murray just takes off, and Stalker gets tripped up, and there's no words for that. He just went straight up the middle. Well, not straight up the right side. The middle of the right side, if that makes any sense. Untouched. And I don't know if that would have been called a clipping or if that would have been called a trip, because it looked like Stalker got caught up on somebody's foot. But anyways, 3rd and 5. They go over the middle, and there's Dez Bryant as they're trying to get a score, as they're only down by 3 now after that kick return for a touchdown. and they're trying to make something happen here as it's winding down in the second, and Miles Austin with that huge catch on the sideline stays in bounds, 8-yard line now after that huge play. Romo under pressure shakes off a tackle, throws it into the end zone, and that one's nearly picked off. That would have been a huge play for Romo, but a huge play for us if we would have got the interception, actually. That one gets batted down as well, so it's going to lead it to a 3rd and goal situation where Romo to throw, and he finds Miles Austin again over the middle. He's been providing so far this game for this offense, and it's still early. But they go up by 4 here as it's about 34 seconds left. 2nd and 14 after a sack, and Josh Freeman goes down again. Flag on the play, holding call. It doesn't matter. They decline it because they get more yards out of the sack. 3rd and 23. Freeman picked off by Lee. I'm pretty bad at getting the touch on when I throw. Like, I gotta learn how to throw it and lob it over those linebackers, because that was just a bullet like I usually throw, and that's just not acceptable because that was an easy pick. So they're looking to put them up by 7 and possibly more if they get into the end zone here. 14 seconds, or 12 seconds left, I should say. 10 seconds by the time they stop the clock. God, the times just keep changing here. 2nd and 3 now, Romo, and he's moving around the pocket, eating up some clock, and that one gets batted down. Maybe I should have let Miles Austin do something with that for a bit and maybe run out the rest of the clock, but it didn't happen. So they end up tacking on that field goal. Takes us into the 3rd quarter, and right here there's a holding call after the catch. So 1st and 20, Vickers in motion. They're going to hand it off to DeMarco Murray. An unnecessary juke is going to end them up 4 yards back as it's 2nd and 24 now. Romo under pressure, he fumbles, but that is quickly recovered. That would have been a huge play for us and possibly would have led us to tying the game. 3rd and 30 though. Romo gunning this one deep. His man's got a step, and he finds Des Bryant on the sideline, and I'm just in shock at this moment. So I throw out the flag, and I have to watch this one over as it's going in ultra slow-mo. Like, I just didn't believe he got both feet in bounds, and by that, I don't know, you can judge it for yourself. They call it a catch. So that moves him up to the 38-yard line after that big play. Then he finds wide open Jason Witten just trotting in the middle of the field for a 1st down. And that's going to bring him into the red zone 17-yard line. 1st and 10, Romo to pass. He goes out to the left. There's Ogletree, and he gets, I think, his 3rd grab of the day or 2nd grab of the day. And Romo gets sacked right there as it's 2nd and goal on the 8-yard line. Murray trying to make something happen, sheds off one tackle, but gets brought down 4 yards short of the end zone as Romo is to throw. We got some great coverage, but we actually left a man open and he ran out of bounds. So that's kind of Madden's fault that he ran out of bounds, because really, unless he was losing his balance or something, he would have stayed in and got a touchdown. But that works out for us as it's only a 10-point game. We're working down the field once again as we found a man over the middle. Doug Martin trying to get something going, but like I said, it's so hard to get those big runs, and you'll see he doesn't have very good stats up to this point, as he gets dragged down for a 1-yard loss there as it's 3rd and 5 here. And now Freeman hesitating, gets sacked hard by Coleman. We kick a deep field goal. It's short, so we end up not even scoring off that drive as it's still a 10-point game. Romo back to pass. He gets hammered, but he got the throw off. There's Miles Austin streaking down the field past the secondary. He's just abusing the secondary so far this game. And that was just insane because Romo got sandwiched by 2 big defenders. He got the throw off and the touchdown. So they're up 17 points. We give it to Ben over the middle. That's going to be a 1st down. Trying to work it back because we got to start scoring quickly. Freeman with the pump fake. He's going to roll out, shed off one tackle, and he's going to bullet it into Mike Williams. He cannot hold on to that one. I don't know why Williams didn't just stay in the middle, because that would have been an easy catch, but he instead went towards the defender. But that's kind of Madden's fault yet again. I don't know what I was doing on that last play, but this play I did. So Dallas Clark gets a big catch right there on 3rd and 21, 174 yards on the game so far. 1st and 10, throws it into Stalker, and that's going to bring us up 6 yards to 2nd and 4. Now Freeman a throw, and he gets a nice throw to Strouder, and I believe they actually challenged that, but it was ruled a catch as that did not hit the turf. 2nd and 7 here. They call this a face mask, I believe on Aqib Talib, and that ends up taking them to the 14-yard line. We drop them back a couple yards, and now they're at 3rd and 12 here as they toss it out right after the fullback fake, and they get dropped for a bigger loss. But they're still up 13 as they tack on a field goal. So we got to work fast as it's 6 minutes and 14 seconds left now as Freeman moving around a bit. He's going to launch this one up there, and I panicked. And I tried to use a control, and it didn't work out well. 2nd and 10, Freeman after play action is going to step up in the pocket. Nobody's open, but he fumbles. Picked up by Jay Ratliff. And that might have been the turning point of this game. We were taking it down, and we were looking to score and possibly make it, you know, a 6-point game or at least a 10-point game. But now they have the ball. It's 3rd and 6. Romo looking for a first down, and he finds Miles Austin. I paused the game by accident. Part of the problem with zone, I got to start using man more, because zone, even they'll just stay in their zone. Even if they got a guy wide open beside him, they'll leave him enough room for him to get the catch, which is just stupid. So I gotta rely on man a bit more than I do now, and maybe that will change some of my woes with the quarterbacks being so accurate so far in my previous games. But here's DeMarco Murray taking this one up on 2nd and 8, gets 5 yards. 3rd and 3 now. They're looking for a first down. If we stop him here, we still have a chance. They do the draw play to Murray. He gets dropped short of the first down, so we take a timeout. They're going to kick a field goal here. If it goes through, it's only going to be a 16-point game, so that's still 2-possession lead, and it would only be, you know, 2 drives that were 8 points each. So that's going to be tough, though, as we bomb this one out. We had Dallas Clark wide open. We threw it to the man in coverage. That's just me kind of panicking. I got to get, you know, 16 points under 2 minutes. Throwing into Ben. Speaking of panic, he drops that one. So we're in a 4th down situation. We need a first down here. That's all I'm really going for. But I had a man over the middle, overthrown by Josh Freeman. And they're going to be assholes and kick a field goal at the end of this game. Come on. But anyways, they take the win here, 43-24. We just couldn't come back at the end of it. I'm going to go through the stats here, and you guys can comment and just let me know what I should change, because they seem a bit off. 21 for 30, 391 yards for Freeman. Both quarterbacks a 70% completion rating, 76 for Tony Romo. I don't know if I'm wrong with this, but I believe that is a bit too high, so I might have to change accuracy and all that kind of stuff. I did have a very good game. I was playing very well in the passing game, so that might have attributed to it. The runners, they're getting about their good amount of carries, especially the CPU, but I'm having trouble getting lots of yards, but there's nothing I can really do with that. But just let me know quarterback-wise if I should adjust some things, because I will, because we're just kind of working out the kinks. But thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.